Beautiful forecast. But Adriana, if you're heading out on the town this evening, I got plans to be on one of those pedal tavern things up in Cedarburg.
Yeah.
Prepare to go from the 80s into the 60s, so make sure you're wearing your light jacket, Adriana.
Oh, that's going to be quite a dip. I've never done one of those, Brian. I don't know if I can. My legs.
Me either.
I'm so short, so my legs are so little. I don't know if I would be able to reach the pedals. I wouldn't probably do any work. I'll have to rely on everyone else.
I would agree. I think Adriana might have a problem. They'll build blocks or something for you on the pedals.
Let's see if they can adapt to that. All right, thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
We're taking a look at traffic this morning. Everything looks good. We're not seeing any issues out on the interstate system. So no matter where you're traveling, it should be a very, very smooth start to your morning drive. Let's take a look at our metro area travel map here in the Milwaukee County area. I-43, I-94, and I-41 and 794 all in the green this morning. So as we widen out this map,
all the information you need to start your morning. This is TMJ4 News Today.
well, good morning to you and happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining us here on TMJ4 News Today at 4:30. Let's get right over to our meteorologist, Brian Nancy, with a look at your full forecast. Brian is over in Bayshore for the Sounds of Summer live music series happening today. And it looks like it will be nice weather for those music goers that are heading out this evening, Brian. This morning, a 23-year-old man is dead and 2 others are recovering in the hospital after Milwaukee police say a triple shooting happened just before 10 p.m. near 16th and Burleigh. Police cars, ambulance, and officials filled one area of the block and were surrounded by caution tape. Police say the 23-year-old died at the scene. A 26-year-old woman and a 27-year-old man are both in the hospital and expected to survive. As of right now, this is an ongoing investigation, and PD is still searching for unknown suspects at this time. And near Port Washington and Vienna, flames were blazing out of the roof of a house after a fire broke out overnight at around 1 a.m. Authorities say this was a vacant property and no one was injured. It took about 1 hour for the fire to be put out. Well, this morning, a family is mourning the loss of a 4-year-old boy after police say the car he was in was hit by a drunk driver on Highway 100 near National Avenue in West Dallas. Katie Crowther spoke with that boy's devastated family and a witness who tried to save him.
This is a difficult story to tell.
In our lives, it's not gonna be here.
Seeing and feeling their pain is indescribable. A hand to hold and shared tears don't seem enough.
This is terrible.
The boy they describe as the light of their lives, 4-year-old Alexis Gonzalez, is gone.
That's a beautiful picture.
Oh my God. His father showing me photos from a family trip they took to Lake Geneva Sunday. Alexis was their only child. He loved dinosaurs and was just named Student of the Month at Forest Home Avenue School.
He was an angel.
Arturo Rosales was like a grandfather to Alexis.
Very, very deep and sad pain.
Alexis's mom, Sandra, who was also injured in the crash, is having a hard time coping.
She had a broken heart.
Sandra's sister is hospitalized with broken bones. They all went out to dinner Wednesday night and were on their way home when they were struck by a speeding driver. The 27-year-old man from Greenfield was injured and arrested for operating while intoxicated.
My heart it's broken.
Ryan McFarland works nearby, heard the crash, and tried to save the little boy.
I went in there and I supported his head. His family member in the front seat was trying to talk to me, but I don't understand Spanish. I didn't know what to say other than, I'm trying to hold, don't move, don't move. He was in a car seat and the driver was wearing their seatbelt, but when you're hit at that amount of speed, it doesn't matter.
Both Ryan and the Gonzalez family, who will never be the same, share this message about reckless, drunk driving.
It's ridiculous. People need to stop.
He's got to be put away for a long time. He had to be punished for what he did.
Katie Crowther, TMJ4 News.
Well, a victim of the so-called Kia boys hopes her story leads to more action this morning. Carol McFarlane's Kia Soul was stolen in early June. She says she's frustrated with insurance payments and more troubled by the loss of her car, which she named Gertie. She's among nearly 4,000 car theft victims in the city this year, many at the hands of the Kia boys, a group of young teens and boys who steal cars for joyrides.
She was Gertie, and she was my pride and joy. And she's not anymore because the Keel boys or whoever.
Now, total auto thefts have more than doubled since 2020.